for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They exchange punches. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a scoring blow. He missed with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, I don't want you to load. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go for round two. These punches coming from every angle. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And this is with that jab. Believe what we're seeing. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
He parries that right jab away. He just misses with that jab. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
On top of it. Don't let him get back in his fight. Don't let him get that confidence. Mate, he's gone.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Do you believe what we are seeing? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And score that left hand. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. There's the bell to start round 4. And he misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
That one will count. Men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell for round 6. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Watch that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. That punch lands. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Score again with the left hand. Good punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
We're absolutely exhausted. What are you going to tell him in the corner?
Round 7, here we go. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Right punch. Good right hand. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Why aren't they defending? Good one. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get up.
And there's the bell for round 8. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Many of the people in the division hit like them. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket him.
Neither man really defending themselves. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I've been in fights like that. When you think, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
And there's the bell for round 9. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Every time you see him, take a big deep breath. Bang him down. Don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Don't start with punching on the what you do.
And there's the bell for round 10. That one lands. These two fighters are made for one another. Through the hook, didn't land. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. What a punch! Punch scores. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
No, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump off for it. Body in there, be smart, change your angle, go out there and finish him. He's ready.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Let's start 11. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints.